into its second. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Hard hit ball to short. Bogarts has it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Here's George Springer in his career against Porcello. He's hitting .429. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Springer, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And the base hit is that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Springer, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Carlos Correa now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Count moves to a ball and two strikes now. Started to go around, but it's a call. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Missed with a slider. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. His line against Justin Verlander, he has been silent. 0 for 13. 2-1 now to Mookie. Now he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Popped him up. Altuve shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Now a fastball swung on and missed. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. In his career against Porcello, he's hitting .429. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And it's 1-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Designated hitter,
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here, 2 away. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
2 balls and a strike now. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Yuli Gurriel would be next. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped high in the air. Moreland is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here comes the first pitch.
Rafael Devers.
And the changeup is way low that time. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
3-0 to him now. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certainly gotten away from him.
Bregman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he is out on the tag. Now the 1-0. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. His line against Justin Verlander, he's totaled 4 hits in 29 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Kinsler ahead in a 2-0 count.
2 balls, no strikes.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Inside, he misses ball 4. Standing in, Christian Vasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He'll go to Correa. Leading off the inning, Yuli Gurriel, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. In his career against Porcello, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 2-2 one more time. He's taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And this is in the air now, out to left. Bogarts has a play, and that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the 1st round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
3 balls and a strike now to Bradley.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now a throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Bradley gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again a throw, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. A ball and 2 strikes now. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw won't get him. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Hit high and deep to right center. Springer on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Riding in once again, Andrew Benintendi looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he's safe. 1 out and a runner on third. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Now a snap throw over to third. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. Verlander into his motion. Here's the 2-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Verlander deals the 3-2. A little bouncer. The 3-2 one more time. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. At the plate, Rafael Devers. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider right over the middle. 2 out with the man at first. Runner's going. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Here it comes on 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and digging in to try it again. George Springer. He singled his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Drilled to the right side. Kinsler showing off his range. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh, that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. Into the box, Carlos Correa, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. And he struck him out. So 2 gone now here in the red.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Kinsler is off of first with 2 away. Rolled slowly to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Gonzalez.
0-1, here it comes. Bounce to first. Moreland is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next would be the designated hitter, Tyler White. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Nope. Foul ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He popped out in his first trip. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
1-1 the count. 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Leading off to the left side.
Here comes the first pitch.
Jackie Bradley.
And he just misses with a curveball. So 1-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jackie Bradley Jr. is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. The 1-0. Altuve at second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's J.D. Martinez. He hit a sac fly earlier. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Throw to first in plenty of time. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. Digging in now, Josh Reddick.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Reddick is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. In there, 1-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's George Springer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. So 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Alex Bregman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strike. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First offering on its way. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. This is in the air to left. Gonzalez is there. 1 away. So here's the Boston. For ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that's outside. He lost in ball 4. Ready once again, Mitch Moreland. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point.
Moreland.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Eduardo Nunez will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 36.
First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Now a pickoff play at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And they got him. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Called strike 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a fastball called strike 3. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits to this point. Tyler Thornburg comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and this is in the third for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And he strikes him out. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Three and 1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. It was a walk in his last trip. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. Another look to first. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. First delivery to him on the way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Here comes the 0-1. There's a line drive base hit to left field. So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Jackie Bradley Jr. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you.
And he'll try to get back now, but striding forward now is the DH, Tyler White. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Hit to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Settling in now, Brian McCann. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Evan Gattis will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Way late on the fastball for strike one. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's just 1 for 13. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Digging in and looking for more, Yuli Gurriel comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Craig Kimbrell enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Sipp offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hector Rondon answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. He's set and the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
So he got him swinging. Mookie Betts becomes out number 2 this inning. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Three and 1 to Martinez.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Gaddis slaps the tag on him. Martinez is retired, and here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Kimbrell, originally from the state of Alabama. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid baseball player.
Here's George Springer. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he'll step off. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 3rd baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Tapper up the line. Nunez over to his left. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, Rick Porcello. Picture perfect there. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well. And in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game, for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run on 2 hits.
First opened for business in 1994. We're on the air from Progressive Field in Seatown, Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Cleveland. Into the box now, Brian Dozier. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Dozier.
And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball one. Lifetime against Corey Kluber, comes in with 6 hits in 43 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding into the box, Manny Machado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. So 1-1 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And it's fouled away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Here's Jock Peterson now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a hit. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Kemp. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And this is fouled at the plate. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Machado on second. Peterson on at first with 2 down. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away.
And we'll have to leave. Standing in, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Ball 2.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
No strike.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. And now they've got him picked off. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. His career batting line against Hill. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Into the box now, number 13. He readies for his first plate appearance.
First baseman, number 13.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And he fouls this one off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down. Stepping in, Justin Turner, lifetime against Corey Kluber, batting at an even .400. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Grandal.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
still even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Here's Melky Cabrera, his career batting line against Hill. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Cabrera is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away. Encarnacion aboard here at first with nobody out. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Yonder Alonso. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yonder Alonso is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone! In now for Cleveland, Greg Allen. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Puig. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Michael Brantley. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And that one just missed outside. 3 runs already home here. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So striding in, Francisco Lindor threw a base on balls his first time up. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time. In now is Yasiel Puig. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone 2 for 5.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. First time up, he went down looking. Late that time for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. In now, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Josh Donaldson, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And that misses for ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion now. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Machado has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado. He drew a walk his first time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Now to the plate, Jock Peterson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Around second now and headed for third. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And they are going to let him come all the way around to score. And that is pure charity right there. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Kluber sets his sights. Here's the 2-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Justin Turner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Good call on that 3-1 sinker, and it's full now, 3-2. Smoke toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next. So stepping in, Justin Turner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Here's Yonder Alonso looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A ball and a strike. Breaking ball in for a strike.
2 strikes.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full, 3-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate, and easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Stepping up now, Greg Allen. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Jason Kipnis will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Peterson. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Here's Michael Brantley. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Fouled off. Number 46 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 46.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff.
And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And not in time as the run scores. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. He's 1 for 2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's got to find a way to grab his composure, relax a little bit. He just gave up 3 runs. I get it. But he's got to attack this next hitter.
Four runs. Closing in on first. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Francisco Lindor.
Here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a call. Strike one. A windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
John Donaldson.
Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Here's a strike. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Outside, that's a ball.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Ball
And
three.
he misses again, ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. We'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got a 3-for-7 line. He's taken him deep once. Good hard sinker swung on and missed, 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Left fielder, Brett
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And there's one away. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Kluber's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, one man out. And a step off. Strike called, 2-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate...
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone into Monument Park. Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone just 2 for 13. Wind up and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Ramirez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball one. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Skied into straightaway right. There is Cabrera as he takes this one in. Leading off the inning, Jason Kipnis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jason Kipnis.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Gregorius backhands it deep in the hole. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Melky Cabrera. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's batting .412. He also has 1 home run. Cabrera is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Digging in, Yonder Alonso. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 0-2 to Alonso.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. McCutchen is under it, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen set to lead off the home half of the second.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Ramirez is up with it, and that's the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Bouncer to the left side, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running. Hard hit at third. Donaldson's up with it, and he is in there. So striding forward now, Greg Bird. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. One there on to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. The tag and it. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's just 1 for 6.
Yan Gomes.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Striding in, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007. Got him looking, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, number 25.
Here's a high pop-up. And 1 gone now in the New York third. Here's Brett Gardner now. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Ramirez is there, and that's the second out. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Missed with a slider. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. It's 1-2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Now batting, Jose Ramirez as we begin the top of the 4th.
Second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. Count remains at 0-2. hot shot down the line. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to... Now at the plate, Melky Cabrera looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Tapped up the third base line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez. Base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. He's got it 1 away. Striding in once again, Miguel Andujar. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch out.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kipnis going back, and it's gone as they add still another. At the plate, Greg Burns. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball down. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Huber steps into his windup. Here it is on 0-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Ramirez is up with it, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Gleyber Torres. He popped out in his first trip. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Kipnis will put this one away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Francisco Lindor. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. No runs, just one hit and one error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Pulls this one in the air out to left. There to take it is Gardner, and there are two away now. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? You bet he does. Make it 16 in a row. Here's Brett Gardner now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
And he'll step off and try and reset. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Hit out towards second. Ramirez is there. And that's out number one. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Ramirez ranging up the middle. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Alonso is there, and he'll step on the. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's Michael Brantley.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Gardner is there. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box, Jason Kipnis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Will take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Here's Melky Cabrera. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for Cleveland so far. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Aaron Hicks.
The pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-1. Ground ball right side. Ramirez showing off his range. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutcheon. He flew out in his last at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game now.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. McCutcheon stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Under it is Alonso, 2 away now. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A swing and a miss as he chases. Digging in, Yonder Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bounce toward the mound. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Swinging a soft liner. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. Ready once again, Yan Gomes. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. To short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first in time. One away. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One out and a runner on second base. Popped him up. Andujar waits on it. 2 gone. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Alonso at second with 2 down. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Throw on to the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Andrew Miller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. In the air now, out to left.
Number 24.
Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He singled his last time up. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Heading out towards shallow right. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that one just missed outside.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try.
And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated.
Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Yankees. Striding in, Brett Gardner. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Sale, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and it's gone into the monster seats. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Ready now, Aaron Hicks. Sales ready. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 2 for 8. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Gregorius is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter. They'll whip this one. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Mookie Betts.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. So 1-1. Here's a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Way out in front.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Full count now. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back. Over to first, Gray. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Into the corner and slicing foul. Betts stands at second with no outs. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. J.D. Martinez is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. McCutchen's gonna nail him trying to score out at home plate. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He takes his first cuts in This one with a first pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Skied into straightaway right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 3 base hits and 17 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's Neil Walker. Sale sets. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1-0 the count. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Leading off the inning, Mitch Moreland, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. The tag, and he is out. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez.
Christian Vasquez.
And this is low, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Now the 2-1. And he lays off again. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's just 2 for 9. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. The 0-2 delivery. Missed with a slider.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Xander Bogaerts goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
0-2.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Popped him up. Gregorius moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
0-1's the count.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Giancarlo Stanton now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
That's down into left center for a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Sale sets. Here's the 0-2. And he got him. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone! Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
No strike.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Now batting, designated hitter.
First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back, but he can't make a play, and it's off the monster. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi, runner in scoring position with 2 guns. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and that's the 3rd out. So striding in, Gary Sanchez, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Walker, a native Pennsylvanian. He was a first-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And the changeup is way low that time. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A ball and a strike now. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers, who was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Third baseman, Rafael.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen looking up. Gone! Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Left side, but well fouled. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now, Christian Vasquez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. One run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just missed with a breaking ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to Walker at first. And here's Brett Gardner now. No hits to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a ball, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Bradley is there, 2 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. First offering on its way. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Way in front of a great slider that time. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kinsler's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the board. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled off. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Jackie Bradley now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Oh, they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Right fielder,
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Another try at 2-2. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. This is on the ground over to first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hicks going back at the track. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And a relay home. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's J.D. Martinez hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. Chad Green, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Green is there. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Neil Walker.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts coasts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is after it. And that's the first out of the inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys get...
Ouch, that one hit him. Digging in, Mitch Moreland. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Started that swing a bit too early. Devers, base runner at first with 1 out. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
That's a ball.
Missed with a slider.
I got 2-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He went down on strikes last time up.
Number 25.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Sale's ready. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now in the box, Andrew McCutchen. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Craig Kimbrell comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Count is 1-2 now. And this one runs in on him. Now to the plate, Ian Kinsler. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for out number 1.
Now batting.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Bouncer up the middle. Gregorius has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, It's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2-2.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Hicks leads off second with nobody out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's Miguel Andujar now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's hitless in 6 tries. He's set and the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there as there is now 1 away. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Number 25.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Looking to minimize the damage here. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball. And we'll have to leave it. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for the Red Sox. Designated hitter,
Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 53.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. And there's 1 down now. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's set. Here it comes. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. Ripped down the line. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's a .333 hitter. Strike one to start the at-bat. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Devers stands at second with 2 gone. Ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed, and that's the striding in to start the 9th, Brett Gardner, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
He pulls this one into right. He's around first, heading for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
Makes the play, 1 away. The throw to the plate. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1 gone. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. First pitch of the at-bat, fouled off. Here's the 0-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Gardner, the runner at third. Stanton at second. Hicks is over at first with 1 away. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will slide under the tag, safe at home, and it's a 6-2 game. So stepping in, Miguel Andujar, and their runners at the corners now. There's a curveball blocked by Vasquez, and the recovery will be in time. He's digging in, Christian Vasquez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit to first, gloved by Walker, and he is out on the tag. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's gone 2 for 8. And it's fouled away. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And another foul ball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over. And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Jean.